Okay, the game. So the plan is to build an MMORPG. Surprise? Probably not. I feel like a lot of people are ambitious, but yeah, that's the plan. A massively multiplayer online role-playing game. Um, in terms of the games I like, um, my favorite game that I've ever played is old school RuneScape. I'm a big fan of medieval fantasy worlds with skill based leveling systems. And I'm not a fan of committing to like a race or committing to some type. I like the flexibility of just you can do magic, you can do range, you can do melee. Um, I'm also a big fan of the polygon style like, artwork. I don't mean old school style, although it is very polygony. I mean more like clean HD. I feel like rude old school. Old school's amazing, and it's got a very distinct art style. I don't want to have the same one. I have a different one in mind. I guess you'll see it at some point. Um, so yeah, my second favorite game is GTA San Andreas. I've not played any of the ones after them really. That's the one that I played the most. And then I've played tons of games, hundreds of games in my life, but those are the two that I like the most. Maybe the third place is Roller Coaster Tycoon Classic 2, I think. Um, and yeah, I do like Minecraft as well. And maybe the game is a little bit of a mix of everything. Probably not GTA. Um, so yeah, I don't really want to explain the game idea too much because I think you can sit here explaining it for hours, and what you would picture will not be what I'm picturing because what I'm picturing will just take time to explain. And if I just say, oh, it's a mix of, an MMORPG with the Minecraft's ability to build and create and, destroy the world in that way, everything is a block or an object that can be added and removed. Um, it doesn't really mean anything. I think I'm not really going to try and sell the game. I don't like sell you or convince you that the game is a good idea. I'm just going to get started building it. Um, but yeah, it's basically uh, a character that you play, and you are responsible for creating a world and you build the world. It's not like Minecraft where you just enter a world with a seed, you build it from scratch. And you can't just build unlimited. It's not like creative mode. You have to earn the experience, which allows you to grow your world. And every single world that's made can be visited and played by everyone else on the game. That's the multiplayer element. So you could be someone that likes creating. Like if you enjoy playing Minecraft because you like creating a world or an environment or a castle or whatever it is, you could create that world, and that world could be something that other people then train in and play in, and you're effectively creating storylines, creating quests. And the plan is for AI to be heavily embedded, so you could have voice acting, storylines, everything that you build as a player. You're a world builder, but you actually have to play to be a world builder. It's not like here's creative mode, here's playing mode. No, the only way to create is to play. And you can, if you prefer to build a world, then that's what you can do when you play this game. If you're someone that doesn't like building a world, but you like playing the amazing worlds that other people have built, then you don't have to build a world. You can just go and level up your skills and kill the bosses that are in other people's worlds. And it's not complete freedom. I think if every world is completely different and it's a different game, it's not going to work. It's the same game. It's the same like effort to level up your skills, and everyone's world is just set up differently. Um, so, and I think there's a lot more to it. There is a deeper like meaning of life concept around it, which I'm quite interested in. It's something I've been thinking about for a long time, but that'll just come through during the build of the game. So there is a storyline, there is a way of completing the game, and in my mind, this should be my favorite game. Like, it's a mix of all the things I love about games, and this game doesn't exist. As far as I know, nothing quite like it exists. So I don't know if I'm explaining this very well, but that's the game that I'm going to build, or try to build. And I also think it's kind of, if someone is trying to indeed develop an MMORPG, you need to develop one where the players build the story and build the land and build the creative environment, because I just don't have time. So the art style, the theme, the progression, the base storyline, the way to complete the game, there's so much creative space there for me to build, and it doesn't require much flexibility for people to go wild to creativity within that environment. So most of the I don't want people thinking, oh, you said you want to focus on creativity and you're going to let the players do all the work. That's not the case. It's just, I feel like I just have to start building the game, and then people, maybe it is easy to understand. I don't know. Anyway, we'll find out. So what tools am I going to use to build this game? Well, I have a setup. Here we go. I'm learning OBS. So I'm using OBS. I think I've set this up correctly. So over here, I will be having ChatGPT. So ChatGPT will just be helping me constantly, because I don't know what I'm doing. I just need constant help. So if I'm stuck with anything, I'm just going to be taking screenshots or whatever, problem solving with ChatGPT. I'll make a new project. I've not even done that yet. I'll make the project on ChatGPT and start making chats. Also learn that you can add a file to your project with like context that ChatGPT will have in every chat within that project, which is useful. So it's like, it's not an agent, but in my mind, it's as good as an agent. And when I'm just chatting, I'm like, oh, refer to the file, blah, blah, blah. And then it will effectively be a little agent for me. I kind of like that. It's simple. So yeah, this is the problem solving window. And I thought it'd be nice for that to be above my video camera. And then here's just one of my monitors, which is where all the content is. You can already see one of the websites I'm planning to use is Meshy. I didn't explore tons of modeling software, but I watched some YouTube videos. I did some research. I was problem solving with ChatGPT, and I landed on Meshy for a number of reasons. But overall, it seems like a really good end-to-end service. Like, I can, either using Meshy or ChatGPT, create reference images of a character or model. You can see on the right, I've tested. I made like an angel character, so it's a human with wings, effectively. And I tried making a wall, So I just wanted to test a character and an object. So you can problem solve with AI to generate reference images, front, side, back profiles of your model. And that's the creative process. You're trying to put what's in your brain into the image, and once you've got those images and you're happy with them, you then feed them into a model building AI tool like Meshy, and it can build a model. So I didn't want to explore too much with this, so I've not tried to perfect it. So I'm sure Meshy can do a better job than this, but I'm already very impressed. I didn't have to model this; it's done for me. And the thing that really impressed me was that it can rig it and animate it. I was really impressed. And they've got loads of custom animations that you can then apply to your model and then use them in your game engine. And speaking of game engine, I'm using Godot. I like the fact it's open source. I used Godot for the 2-month project that I tried at the start of this year, got to know it. And a long time ago, when I used to program, because I don't program any now, I'm a project manager, not a developer. So yeah, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I kind of enjoy GDScript, I think it's called. It's more like a Python language, But Godot also supports C#, which is the language I used to code in. So I'm comfortable with it. And it's open source. If the game's successful, I don't have to stress about like any financial situation. And I also just feel good about supporting them. And I was impressed with it. I was really impressed when I played with it. And yeah, so I don't know if that's convincing reasoning, but I'm going to use Godot for sure. I'm happy with it. I was impressed when I used it. So yeah, AI chat to image references to meshes, modeling, meshing texture, animate system. I will also be using Blender. So this is Blender. I don't know how much I'll need Blender. I'm kind of hoping in the future Meshi will be so good and I can like have prompt files and documentation for the style I'm looking for, all of that built into Meshi, so that the models it gives me are like ready to go in the game and I can just go straight here to Godot. But right now, like it has this like smooth effect. I think I can get rid of the white. Yeah, it has this smooth effect on the low poly designs. I want a polygon design game, so I want to see the straight lines, the flat surfaces. I don't think there is a way to do that on Meshi. As far as I know, there's not. So I have to open it in Blender, literally right click, then click shade flat, and then I've got my model. The other great thing about Blender is that I can edit the model, I can make lots of changes, but I don't really want to. The point of this journey is to be creative and let AI do all the work. So I'm probably just going to settle with models that I'm not super happy with, but pretty happy with. And as Meshi gets better, eventually I'll be super happy with it and it'll be great. And hopefully they'll have the flat, non-smooth thing available in Meshi soon, so that I don't even need Blender. And then Blender will probably not even be part of the flow. But yeah, there'll be limitations here. Like I won't be able to animate the wings. None of their rigs include wings, but one day. So yeah, Blender's involved, but probably in a small way. And then in terms of sound effects, I played with a few things, but I was really impressed with ElevenLabs. It's like the whole package in one. They have APIs so that if I wanted to incorporate audio AI generation within the game in the future, I feel like I could with this. If I want to make sound effects like a sword, clashing a sword, or a magical spell, or a level up sound, I can use it. I tested it a bit and I was very impressed. And if I want to make soundtracks, music, or ambience, just anything, it does it all. And it can also do text to speech. So if you want to have characters in the game, whether it's me making them or the player making them, you can actually have characters that speak. So it's like everything is just here. I was so impressed. So you do have to subscribe to both Meshi and ElevenLabs if you want a good enough of credits or tokens. But they do have affordable pricing options. Same as ChatGPT. I think there is a reasonably affordable one. I've got the Pro one. I need every bit of help I can get. We'll see if I need that going forward, but that's what I've got at the moment. And then Blender and Godot are free. And then Visual Studio Code will be where I do a lot of the coding. And I'll be using Codex. And with the ChatGPT Pro in Codex, you get the ChatGPT Pro helping you code. And I did a little test making a class that just tracked a level that you can level up by pushing the space bar. And really, really simple. And I just asked, I had a simple bit of code in this main class and it wasn't using this level systems class. So I just asked Codex, hey, can you, extract this logic into a separate class? And it did all of that and it set everything up. And I was like, cool, AI is coding for me. I didn't even touch anything. It did it all itself. So that's promising. And then, yeah, Godot's Godot. So yeah, Elysium is the game I tried building at the start of 2025 for a couple of months. And Pipeline Test is what I tested recently, just before like streaming. I mean, you can see the dates basically. The reason there's two, I think, is just because when it upgraded from 4.4 to 4.5, it kept a backup, and I did that like a couple of days ago, as you can see. So this is Godot. Maybe there's lots of other software that I'm missing, but I think that's pretty much the main things. So yeah, that's the game idea. That's the software that I'm going to use. Let's see what happens. I look forward to it. Thank you very much. And I guess the next video will be the first stream recording. So I guess it'll be very long. Sorry about that. Thank you.